Alright, so a little while ago I started getting a bad hitching going in the truck. Check engine light came on, stabilitrack, traction control was shutting off. You could actually see the truck shaking like this when it was idling. Sitting at a stop sign, sitting in the truck, you could feel it shaking bad. So scanned the truck. It was saying random cylinder misfire. Looked into it a little bit further and it was saying cylinder 1. So this is a 8-cylinder, and 2 through 8 were all looking good on the scanner, but 1 was all over the place. So I pulled the plug out earlier. These plugs have only been in here about 20,000 miles too, so they're brand new. So I originally didn't think plugs was the problem. I pulled the plug out earlier to take a look at it, and it's oil fouled. So pulled the plug wire off already. These are brand new. Them went on when the new plugs went in, just for good measure. Oops, knock you around here a little bit. At least it's one right out in the front here, not the rear right one way up in the back where you gotta be a contortionist to get to it. Yep, I guess it's gonna take 2 hands. We'll be right back. Alright, got it broke free. So I'm not sure why it is oil fouled, other than it must be oil getting through the rings. I don't know how clear that's going to be. But if you can look down inside there, there's a gap that goes all the way around between that center electrode and then this outer body where the threads are. You got that void down in there. It's all full of crap. The electrode's all black. Trying to get a decent video over here. So that's the one that's screwing up. So the new one, nice and clean. You don't have any crap down in there. So I'm going to put this thing in, fire it up, and then we'll see if the shaking and rattling and rolling is going away. So this is a special socket just for spark plugs. Get the thing seated in there. There we go. It's a 5/8, and it's got a rubber ring down in here which grabs on to the spark plug to help hold it so you don't drop the thing, because these are never easy to get to. Then we're just gonna get back down in there, gently just feel around. There it is. Find the hole, just start finger spinning it until it starts in there. No, it didn't start. Okay. And this is why you don't use power tools and stick it in there and just start cranking on it, because then you're gonna ruin stuff. It's always great because you can't see what you're doing either. You just don't want to get started. Alright, should be in a pain. I gotta have 2 hands. Alright, finally got it lined up right, got it started. So I'm spinning it in by hand. Now, if you tried to put that spark plug in the hole with a power tool out here and you cross thread it and cranked it in, well, you've probably frigged up your block. Then you have bigger problems to worry about. So don't try and cut corners thinking you're saving yourself a few turns of a socket. There we go. Now I'm gonna get my socket back. This one's got a pretty good rubber O-ring in it, so it holds the plug real good. You can see it right somewhere down here. There it is. You can see it right there. So I got my extension in, I got my thumb on the socket. Just wiggle it around a little bit. Make sure we got the rubber ring. Yep, it's not still stuck on the plug. And we can plug the wire in. Clicked on, good to go. All right, I'm gonna start it up and see what happens. Well, it's running a lot better. I dumped all the codes out. Check engine light's not coming on now. And the truck's not rattling back and forth like it was before. So it's amazing what one screwed up spark plug can do.